Welcome back to some more Tatarigoroshi. So where we last left off, from what I remember, Keiichi was like setting up his plan on how to kill Satoko's uncle. I was like, oh my god, that that was it. Oh my, I keep saying that, but it is fire again. It's like, whew, it just keeps get. Oh man, I don't want to talk about. I don't want to keep praising that same thing over and over again. But let's continue reading. It was the first time I'd be calling Mion's house. I searched for her in the phone book the school gave me. Goddamn, my throat is itchy. Then dialed a short phone number, the kind unique to remote places. It was around dinner time. She would probably be home. But just as I started to think nobody would respond, somebody finally picked up the receiver. Hello? This is Sonozaki. Oh, I'm sorry for calling so late at night. Is this Mion? Huh? May I ask who's calling? It's me, Keiichi. Oh, Kei-chan. It's pretty late. What's up? She seemed to be in a weirdly good mood, and she drew her syllables out. Right, it's the night before tomorrow's festival, so she's probably with her family having some drinks. Sorry for the late call. Do you have time right now? Sure, what is it? It's about Satoko. I heard her draw in a small breath on the other end. Satoko, she's in a pretty bad spot. I hope she's okay. The scent of sake had completely disappeared from her voice. She can't be okay. You saw it too, didn't you? What was she... What she was like? What she was like? No words. She was completely worn out from all the abuse. We failed her all this time, and now she's become like that. We didn't fail her. Everyone tried their hardest to help her. But we didn't come up with anything, and we couldn't save her. In the end, we couldn't do anything about it, and now she's become like that. I guess you're right. All I did was watch, after all. So, well, at least... Couldn't we at least let her have fun for one night? Huh? Let her have fun? She's been so battered lately, you understand? That's why I want you to take her to the Watanagashi festival tomorrow. I don't mind, but why? Why? I want to give her a breather at least for the festival night, you know? Even if it's just one night, if she can get away from her evil uncle, then I think she'll be happy. Even if it's only for a little while. Yes, but why? Why? Why what? I was having a little difficulty understanding what Mion was asking me. Why? Well, I mean, why don't you bring her, Kei-chan? Why do you need to ask me to do it? Mion was persistent about odd things. No, maybe it'd be better to say that she was sharp. Like she's suspicious. I actually have something to do tomorrow. I can't make it to the festival, so I wanted you to take Satoko there for me. Something to do? It's nothing major. I'll probably finish quickly, but I might not be able to meet up with you all tomorrow. No words. Hey, Mion. Dot, 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 dot. Could I leave Satoko to you just for tomorrow night? Mion took a long time to give her a reply. I got the feeling that Mion had been acting weird for a while now, like she was flustered by emotions or something. No. Hick. Huh? Was that a sob? Mion, are you crying? I said no, I don't want to. I don't want you to push this onto someone like me. I'm not trying to push anything onto you. It's just for tomorrow night. That was a lie. What? Mion, what was she talking about? Oh, does she know what I'm actually going to do? Saying it's just for the night of Watanagashi, and then it was forever. Liar. Hick. I guess we're even, huh? I couldn't keep the promise I made with you. I left her alone all this time. I had no idea what to say to that. Mia was clearly not talking to someone other than me. I didn't know who. All I could do was listen to her in a daze. You never came back after that, and now you called me again to push her onto me. You're so unfair. Hick. Hey, you're Satoshi-kun, aren't you? Mion, What are you talking about? When I said her name, whatever spell was on Mion was released. Ah, I'm sorry. It's nothing. It's just that I got a phone call a lot like the one you're making now, a long time ago. Was it from Satoshi? Mion didn't answer. All I could hear were sobs coming through the receiver. Sorry, I think I'm still a little tipsy. I got all weirdly emotional. Oh yeah, the drinks part. Oh shit. Got all weirdly emotional. Sorry, I probably scared you. She could be drunk. I had no idea how it happened, but I was pretty sure that last year on this very day, Satoshi had called Mion and told her to bring Satoko to the festival. And when she asked why he needed her to do it, he replied the same way I just did. Satoshi didn't go to the festival, did he? Yeah, he said he had something to do and couldn't make it. And he told me to take Satoko there in his place. At the time, Satoshi said it too, didn't he? That he'd leave Satoko to you? Yeah, he did. Just for tomorrow night. The way he said it was just like how he did. I just got a little upset, caught up in the memory and all. I didn't expect this. Satoshi had given her the exact same phone call 1 year ago today. Mion kept going after that. That he was lying. That he told her it would be only be for the night of the festival. I get it. A few days later, Satoshi, he disappeared. Disappeared might have been a rather vague way to put it. Whether he ran away or not, Satoshi left, abandoning Satoko. Yes, he didn't transfer or run away from home. He disappeared. And then, an idea far more distant than even fog crossed my mind. Satoshi made exactly the same phone call as me last year. Why would Satoshi make this exact same call? If in the truest sense, he really made the exact same phone call as I am right now, then the incident where their aunt was beaten to death, could it? Was Satoshi, huh? What was that? Last year, Satoko had been constantly abused by her uncle's wife, their aunt too. Her aunt abused her the most, and on that night, in the name of a Yashiro-sama's curse, she was taken from this world. If I thought about that, everything made perfect sense, didn't it? Last year, Satoko's aunt was beaten to death, wasn't she? Would it be impossible for Satoshi to have... No, but that would mean... But then Satoshi, he was a coward who abandoned Satoko and ran away, wasn't he? How could Satoshi resolve himself to kill a person to save Satoko? It was unthinkable. I actually considered that as well, though it'll be mean to Satoshi. A few days later, he disappeared on Satoko's birthday. When I first heard it, I flew into a rage. What a cruel day to have run away on. But now that I thought about it like this, the story changed completely. Satoshi had probably been even less calm than I was now. He was her big brother, related by blood, watching his little sister be abused day in and day out. Maybe that's why he couldn't keep calm. And that was why the corpse of their aunt, beaten to death, was so easily discovered. Satoshi lost himself in his anger and hadn't hidden the corpse. He permitted a beginning to occur. If the police conducted a full-blown investigation, it was easy to imagine wouldn't take long to pin down Satoshi as the culprit. Satoshi, he wished for a return to peaceful days with Satoko, and though he achieved it for a time, he had been steadily driven into a corner, and then he wanted to at least hold out until Satoko's birthday, but finally, they nailed him. At the time, Satoshi had been carrying the savings he amassed to buy Satoko a giant stuffed animal for a birthday present. He would buy the stuffed animal as her gift and then get caught. Or he could use the money and disappear. That was the choice he had been forced to make. and he decided not to make Satoko the sister of a murderer. If that was the case, then it must have been an unspeakably bitter decision. All that money he'd saved wanting to see Satoko happy, he had to use it to make her sad. And he used the savings and disappeared to Tokyo if the rumors were true. Was that how Satoshi disappeared? I don't know. That Oishi guy seems to think that way, though. Oishi. Had he been slowly driven into a corner by that repulsive man's pig-headed pursuit? The circumstantial evidence is all there, but I think your deduction's wrong. They caught some crazy drug addict somewhere in the prefecture, and he apparently turned himself in for the crime. That was right. The deviant had confessed, and the incident was solved. They said he really was just a crazy person, and that he had no ties to Hinamizawa, and no relationship with Satoshi, of course. I mean, I have a pretty hard time believing the guy would lie in Satoshi's place. You couldn't just arbitrarily decide like that. You never know where or how humans are tied together. If that guy took the blame, then it was the perfect crime. Of course, if it was really a perfect crime, there would have been no reason for Satoshi to vanish. Plus, I don't think Satoshi had the kind of money to run away. That day he withdrew all his savings. No matter who I tell this to, nobody believes me, but that stuffed animal he said he was buying for Satoko. It was gone from the display, sold. It must have been Satoshi. Wait a minute. If he didn't use the money to flee and bought the stuffed animal instead, he would have gotten back to Satoko, wouldn't he? It seems unbelievable he'd buy it and then disappear without having given it to her. Yeah, so now I don't know what happened. It would be one thing if he had the money, but if he used all the savings on it, he'd be totally broke. You can't live a life on the run without money in this world. No words. I didn't get it. After all that, I was understanding Satoshi less and less. The two of us fell silent. I couldn't remember how we even got on this topic. Sorry. I think we got off topic. Satoko, right? Don't worry. Ashley already invited her. Huh? You serious? When everyone went to the shrine to prepare for the festival, we started talking about getting Satoko to the festival itself. So then I used the phone at the assembly hall to invite her. Her uncle was acting distant and didn't seem to care at all, but in any case, we got the okay from him. We decided to all meet up and go together tomorrow. You okay with that? Satoshi? Stupid. I'm not Satoshi. I was a little relieved. I hadn't needed to make the phone call. Satoko had already been invited to the festival. Not in a way that smelled of blood, a way to leave her uncle alone to create time for me to kill him. They purely wanted Satoko to enjoy herself, so they invited her. In the end, it was the same, but I was happy for that slight difference. Sorry. I guess I didn't need to call then. First yesterday, now today. Sorry for saying such weird things. Just forget about it. No, I'm the one who should apologize. Losing it like that isn't like me. I'm really sorry. We apologized to each other for a little bit. Alright, I'll be going now. Good night. What did you have to do? As if interrupting our parting words, Mion struck straight where it hurt. Or is it like with Satoshi, where you can't say? Stupid. I keep telling you, I'm not Satoshi. Yeah, I know that. I deflected her with a response that wasn't really an answer. Mion didn't hound me anymore after that. Alright, this time for real. Good night. I don't know why you're giving me the same phone call Satoshi-kun did, but yeah, never mind. I'm sorry. Good night. I'm hanging up. Click. Satoshi Hojo. Just who are you? I scorned you as a coward who ran away, abandoning his sister. I always thought you didn't have the right to call yourself her Nini. But now I didn't know what to think. Oyashiro-sama's curse in the 4th year, their aunt's death, and Satoshi's disappearance. And now me, trying to carry out Oyashiro-sama's curse on the 5th. Oddly enough, what I was going to do overlapped perfectly for Satoshi the day before the curse. No, that wasn't all. If we start back from Satoko being abused, then I'd been overlapping for Satoshi for days already. When I talked to Mion before, she asked me if I was Satoshi. If that was the first impression a third party like Mion got, then it was probably true. Then, as Satoshi had accomplished, I would succeed in the murder. But that was the extent to which we overlapped. I was far calmer than Satoshi and more calculating. I could actually grow calmer the more enthusiastic I became. That's why I wouldn't follow in Satoshi's footsteps. I would snip him cleanly out of the world and then get our peaceful life back. Maybe Satoshi has been with me ever since I chose to use Satoshi's bat as my weapon. No, maybe even longer than that. When I decided I'd be her Nini, maybe Satoshi had been residing within me then too. Satoshi, were you really a coward? Or are you a true Nini even now? The kind worthy of Satoko's love. I never met him, never spoken to him, didn't even know his face, and yet I felt so connected to him. I never felt that way before. The same exact phone call. And we got new tips. For the attention of those on the housewife slaughter incident case. Possessed. Ooh. So, let's see. It was end of chapter 9. So let's look at new tips. This is the only tip we got so far. For the intention of those on the housewife slaughter incident case. So before I say anything and continue reading, so Satoshi gave me on a phone call the same exact day before the festival starts. And I'm referring to Keiji, of course. So maybe I thought Mion was being very suspicious about that. So, yeah, maybe Satoshi could be the one who bludgeoned the shit out of his aunt, for what I know. So anyway, let's continue. July 8 something 1982, Okonomiya Police Station and 1st Investigative Division Chief Takasugi, something Prefecture Police Headquarters for the eradication of drug-related crime of Shishibone Branch Head, whatever it is. Regarding incident, something designated as undercover investigation. This message is to inform you that a section of the testimony records of an incident under this police headquarters jurisdiction has been found that is thought to be related to the undercover investigation of the incident in question. Okonomiya Police Station X, Kanamizawa Village Housewife Slaughter Incident. During investigation of suspect something who was arrested for possession of illegal drugs, there was testimony related to the crime in question, and as part of it, we learned that the criminal had information only he could have known. Therefore, this record of testimony, duplicate attached, will be provided to you. If this testimony is to be believed, then there is an extremely high chance that suspect something was the culprit behind the incident in question. In addition, the head investigator on the case received this report and inquired as to the incident with the Okonomiya Police Station, but the responsible party at Okonomiya Station, who responded to the designated undercover investigation announced by the Prefectural Police's General Director on July 1st, 1982, Osamu Fusakane B1-12, misunderstood and did not explain the incident's existence to the head investigator on the case properly. Because of this, the case's head investigator was not aware of the importance of the testimony as it related to the case in question, and as a result, was negligent when combing the scene. We apologize for having left it in the dark until now. In addition, there is a postscript stating that suspect something died while in confinement yesterday on X/XX. Wow, that was quick. So let me reread this real quick. So, wow, okay, well, ain't that some shit. God damn it, I hate it how they do that shit. So they just legit made me skip through it. I'm trying to get the full scary theme to it. Ah, it's freaking annoying. I'm trying to like get it at the right time. Ah, fuck. So let's see, skip this. Let's see here. I don't know why. I always have a habit in having the full scary theme music to it. But yes, I don't know. Something suspect died while in confinement yesterday. So I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know how Satoshi died. That's the thing. That's why I'm just like fucking around with the tips and shit. So, alright. So that's end of chapter 9. So, I'm gonna end this here for now. So, next part, we're gonna move on to chapter 10 of Tatarigoroshi. So, like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys later. Have a good one.